What's going on, everybody? This is Michael with Love and Freedom. Hey, today I am over here in San Luis, Arizona, guys, and a lot of people have been asking me about maybe moving abroad to San Luis, Mexico, which is adjacent directly across the border from San Luis, Arizona. And I wanted to just take the time, since I had a little moment before my appointment in Yuma, Arizona, which is about 25 miles up the road. And San Luis, Arizona has been home base for me for a while as well. When I moved from Yuma, Arizona to my home in San Luis, Arizona. But a lot of people was asking me, what is it? Is it a little town across from Mexico that you can be able to pick up some American things, or if you need to cross the border emergency, or you have an appointment in the States? And the answer to that is yes. It's a very small little town. It has basically everything that you possibly need. If you don't, if they don't have it, then you could do is go up the road maybe about 25 miles up into Yuma, Arizona, or you can, before you get to Yuma, there's another little small town which doesn't have much called Somerton, Arizona. But I'm out here today, this morning, before I head on into Yuma, and I just wanted to show you guys just a little bit of the area. Not much to see, but it is something. They do have a McDonald's. As you can see, they have a McDonald's. They have a Jack in the Box down there. They have a grocery store, Food City. They have T-Mobile on down, Circle K, AM, PM, your local market. And also they have a Walmart on down the road, probably about, I would say about 4 to 5 miles. You could walk to Walmart, but if you're going to pick up a lot of items, then it's going to be a little hectic walking back uphill a little bit with a whole lot of products. There's a lot of people that does it. They take a little cart and they push their cart down to Walmart and pick up what they need and bring it back into Mexico. So what I'm showing you here is the little side streets. A lot of businesses has closed down here, as you can see. A lot of businesses has closed down, and basically what I was told, these business was owned by, the property is owned by one family here in San Luis, Arizona, which has been around for years. And a lot of places have moved out, and there's a lot of what do you want to call Chinese stores in Mexico now, because they have started to trade with China, and they bring in a lot of product across the border to Mexico. So right here, what you see is they doing a remodeling, reconstructing of the border, which is going to be awesome when they finish. I do expect it will cut down on long wait exiting and entering Mexico. People ask time to time. I think they moved it. Oh no, they still have it back there. I passed it. That's the duty free, guys. There is a duty free right here for you cross the border. And for those who interested in a duty free, there is a duty free there. And like I said, this is the crosswalk. As you see the people walking across. Now, duty free, these are the people that watch. You see this guy right here, he's the one that watches to make sure when they buy the product, they're going back into Mexico with the product, because you're not allowed to buy in the States because you're exiting the country. So it's considered duty free. So they'll stay here and they'll watch people as they cross into the border and go back into Mexico with the duty free items. And you can see that they're doing a whole lot of reconstructing, remodeling the whole border crossing, guys. Remodeling the whole border crosses. That is a fairly new building. That used to be an exiting area. They have reconstructed all of this area. They've taken out a whole lot of things that was here previously, for those who've been here in the past years and haven't seen what it looks like now. But this is formally in process of remodeling, reconstructing the border. It's going to be a huge remodification of border crossing here in San Luis. But as you can see, there's a check cashing place here. There's a lot of these buildings that's closed down. I'm gonna walk across the street over here. You guys probably seen in my last video, or one of my videos, not my last video, one of my videos here, they have the Arizona sign, the Arizona sign that they made, which brings a little life to people that may be touring the area, visiting the area. This San Luis, Arizona sign, pretty cool sign. Let me see if I can get myself in it. See, pretty cool sign. San Luis, Arizona. This is another, what they call a store, they call it International. It's another little Chinese store with a lot of products, which not as cheap as you would expect, you know, coming from China, but you know how people hustle and it is their business. So I'm gonna walk across here. This is like when you're walking across the border to go into Mexico. This is the procedure you'll take walking across. You would come from this direction. You'll come this in your car, you'll come here and you'll follow this road all the way through. And this is the crosswalk. This sign right here, this sign is what the new border crossing is going to look like. This is the projected of what when it's all done and complete, it's going to look just like this. This is what it's going to look like when they're all done, said and done. It doesn't look like it's going to look like this, but when it's all said and done, this is how it's going to look, guys. This is how it's all going to look. As you can see, they're doing a lot of work. All this stuff over here, I'm showing you over here, used to be a park. I don't know how long it's been since some of you guys been over here in this area, but that used to be a park. But that's going to be part of their administration building. And I'm amazed to see that there's no traffic. There's no cars in line right now, guys. It is currently 11:31 a.m. and there's no people coming into Mexico for this Friday. But I guarantee you, about 1:30, 2 o'clock, this line is going to be all the way back 3-4 miles going down toward Walmart. And it's hectic. It's a long wait, long standstill, and trust me, you want to try to get here before all of those cars get in line. This is on the back side of it. Like I said, you can walk down here when you come across and go down this hill. If you go down this hill down here, I'm not going to go all the way down there. There's another market called Del Sol, a Mexican market. You can go down there and purchase things at Ace Hardware on down there. But this is another part of the remodel, revamping the border crossing here in San Luis. And as you see, all the cars, traffic going into Mexico. I'm assuming that this is going to be another exiting. I guess they're going to have gate 3. It's just gate 3. They listed as gate 3. So they're going to have a gate 1, 2, and 3, I guess, I assume, because that's the first time I've seen them have the sign up say gate 3. And that border wall you can see down there, it goes all the way down over into California area. That border right here, the wall goes into California area, side Baja California. And when people come, you come down this street right here. This would be the way you're coming into Mexico, crossing in your vehicle. This is the line that right now, currently, this is the line that you would be in when you cross the border. So this is the traffic going into Mexico. I just wanted to come over here and show you guys, because for those who had never been, or those who've been over here, and it's been a while since you've been over here, that's currently what you would see. I know a lot of people will be lost that hadn't been over here in years, but it has changed quite a bit. But it is getting to a point where it's going to be a lot better for the people, and they are putting a lot of work into this place. They're putting a lot of money into this place, and it's going to be awesome, guys. It's going to be awesome. So if you're ever down in the Yuma area and you're curious about crossing the border into Mexico, you can either Go 5 miles down the road from Yuma and go into Baja California area, Los Algodones, where most of all the tourists from Canada and all over goes to get their medical needs and prescription. Or you can come over here to San Luis, Mexico, and see a bigger part of Mexico. It's not as touristic as the people in Los Algodones, where they have a lot of souvenirs and all that stuff like that, but it is a lot bigger place of Mexico if you're interested in coming to see Mexico. So this is San Luis, Arizona, adjacent across from San Luis, Mexico, which is known as San Luis, Rio Colorado, Sonora, Mexico. And that is the way you go walking into Mexico. When you walk into Mexico, I would walk that way again, guys, but they have a lot of stipulations now. They do have more telling you no photography, no cameras, no phones, and all that stuff. And then you just walk right along the gate line like those people doing, and you walk directly into Mexico, not showing any paperwork, not showing any passport to go into Mexico. Currently, let me reiterate that, currently you're not showing anything. I always tell people, if you're interested in coming to Mexico, do it now, because when we first started coming to Mexico, got our property, bought our lots, my wife and I was checking yesterday. Let me talk to you guys a minute right quick. My wife and I were talking yesterday about the possibility of buying some more property in Mexico, and we compared it to when we first bought ours. Our lots, 20 by 20, those lots, those property back in the 20 some years ago was only running about $3 grand. You can price those now 20 by 20, and they are going from anywhere from 16 grand on up, guys, depending on where the location and what neighborhood it's in. That's right, one lot 20 by 20 is going for about 16, starting about 16 and on up. And if you get some, you buy land over there in Mexico, you better believe, you better make sure, not believe, you better make sure that you have the paperwork to that property, and it's not owned by what they call an ejido. Because if it is, you're gonna don't have the papers, you're gonna have to wait till they come out and survey that land. That could take months and years for them to come from Mexico City and survey that land and get you the paperwork on it. So best to find someone that knows what they're doing, or you possibly have dual citizenship, 2 passports, such as one. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm just letting you guys know it's always best to have more than one, and travel and live life. But if you plan on coming to Mexico, make sure that you do it properly, and you don't get beat out of your money trying to buy land and property. Now, I'm gonna let you guys know, not everyone can do this. Back in the days, I remember you used to have a cosigner if you wasn't married to a national. See, they even have them patrolling our border. They protecting our border. Like, oh, see, they ride around on bikes here, and they used to do this a long time ago, and they stopped. But I guess they just started back. I just show you guys that real quick. They got border patrol riding around on the bikes, and they would stop if someone looked suspicious. I had to stop real quick, guys, when I'm telling you about the property to show you that. But they have border patrol riding around on bikes, patrolling in vehicles, as well as the local PD. But hey, if you're planning on living in Mexico, not any point of time I'm encouraging people to do it. But trust me, you come to Mexico, the way things are right now, you want to make sure that you're not associating yourself with anybody that's doing any illegal activity. I know you're gonna say, well, that anybody with sense would know that. You'll be surprised. A lot of people come over and get themselves caught up in the wrong crowd. I'm not telling nobody not to come to Mexico, because I encourage you guys to come and live in Mexico and see something different in life, guys. Even if you're visiting for a couple months, come check it out. You know, not as bad as everybody say it is, but it can be as dangerous as it is in the States, especially if you're hanging around the wrong people and you don't know what you're getting yourself into. But this was just a quick video, guys. Oh, I forgot to show you guys, they do have the bank right there. I'm sorry, Chase Bank is right there. That's taxis. Taxis are quite expensive, so you got to be careful. Okay, another thing I want to show you guys, that they do have a little clothing store, a little Asian store over here. You can buy some accessories as well. But one of the main questions I get from most people, there is a major post office here as well, but I want to show you one where you can just walk across the border and pick up your mail. It is a private mailbox area. You can just walk across the border and pick up your mail. And this is the little mailbox place you can come and get your P.O. box. It's called the Income Dinero Rapid Post Office Box. They do a variety of things, taxes, selecto service, that's what they call itself, P.O. box rentals. These are all the things that they do. If you're interested, come in here. But you can see, has the border right there. You can walk right across the border and walk here to get your mail. Use this. You can pay by the month, you can pay by the year for their services. But it is definitely very helpful to have it right here close to the border, so you can come and get your mail. There's another bank over there called First Bank of Yuma, and then Chase Bank is also over there, guys. So just wanted to show you guys these quick little things here at Border Town. If you're interested in coming to San Luis, Arizona, or San Luis, Mexico, and live, guys. But hey, I appreciate you guys watching as always. Until the next one, bye now. Peace. One love.
Mississippi trail ride, we gon' ride, yeah. Mississippi trail ride, baby. Y'all know what time it is. Step it out, ride it out. Let's go. Cruising slow, paint shining on the Chevy. Cowboy hat, boots clean, we ready. Pull up deep, whole fam on the